Hey everybody, Jackson Galaxy here, and let me tell you something, I've seen a lot of stressed out cats in my day. Moving? That's right up there on the list of things that can turn a purr machine into a hissing, spitting ball of claws. But fear not, my friends, because we're here to help you avoid all that. Think of your pet like this. They're not just furniture you're moving, they're little furry beings with feelings and anxieties just like us. You wouldn't uproot your best friend and drop them in a strange place without a little TLC, would you? So whether you're moving across town or across the country, we're gonna walk you through how to make this move as smooth as possible for your furry, scaly, or feathered family members. We're talking about creating a safe and comfortable experience for them, so everyone can chill out and enjoy the ride. Let's get started. Alright, let's talk about the dreaded carrier. It's that one item that sends shivers down the spine of many pets and their owners alike. I know, for a lot of animals that thing is basically a torture device. The moment they see it, they know something's up, but it doesn't have to be. With a little effort and patience, you can turn that dreaded carrier into a cozy haven. The key here is to change their association with the carrier from, "Oh no, I'm going to the vet," to, "Hey, this is actually a pretty sweet little den." It's all about creating positive experiences. First things first, no more storing the carrier in the basement or the attic. Out of sight, out of mind doesn't work here. Bring it out into the open. Let them sniff around it. Maybe even put a blanket or a towel inside that smells like them. Familiar scents can make a world of difference. Food, my friends. Food is your friend. It's a powerful motivator for most pets. Start feeding them meals in or near the carrier. This helps them associate the carrier with something positive and enjoyable. Start with near, then slowly move the bowl closer and closer to the inside of the carrier, and eventually, inside. Gradual steps are key. You want them to see the carrier as a positive place, not a scary one. It should be a place they feel safe and secure. We're talking about gradual desensitization here, folks. It's a process that takes time, but it's worth it. Don't just shove them in there on moving day, and expect them to be cool with it. That will only reinforce their fear. Leave the carrier out in the open for a few weeks before the move. Let it become a part of their everyday environment. Let them come and go as they please. This freedom helps them feel in control and less anxious. You can even toss treats or toys in there to encourage them to explore. Remember, patience is key. The more positive experiences they have, the better. Every animal is different, and some might take longer to warm up to the carrier than others. Be patient and understanding. If your pet is particularly anxious, you might want to talk to your vet about using pheromone sprays or calming treats to help them relax. These can be very effective. The goal is to make the carrier a safe space, a refuge from the chaos of moving. It should be their little sanctuary. And trust me, a calm pet in a carrier is 1,000,000 times better than a panicked one trying to make a break for it. A little effort now can save a lot of stress later. Listen up, folks, because this is important. When you're getting ready to travel, it's easy to focus on your own needs and forget about your furry friend. But your pet's comfort and safety are just as crucial. Just like you wouldn't leave home without your toothbrush and your favorite pair of fuzzy slippers, your pet needs their essentials too. It's not just about convenience, it's about ensuring their well-being throughout the journey. We're talking about a dedicated travel kit, packed and ready to go with everything they'll need for a comfortable journey. This kit should be as thoughtfully prepared as your own luggage. First and foremost, food and water. These are the basics, but they are often overlooked in the rush of packing. Pack enough for at least a few days, even if you're just moving across town. You never know what delays you might encounter. Traffic jams, unexpected detours, or even a change in plans can extend your travel time. And don't forget a familiar bowl. Changes in food and water can upset their stomachs, so stick to their regular brand. This small detail can make a big difference in keeping your pet comfortable and healthy. Next up, medications. If your pet takes any daily medications, make sure you have enough to last the entire trip, plus a few extra days just in case. Running out of medication can be stressful for both you and your pet. It's also a good idea to keep a copy of their medical records in the kit, along with your vet's contact information. This can be a lifesaver in case of emergencies. Now let's talk comfort items. Just like that old t-shirt you love to sleep in, your pet has things that make them feel safe and secure. A favorite blanket, a well-loved toy, maybe even a piece of your clothing that smells like home. These items can provide a sense of familiarity and comfort. These things can make a world of difference in reducing their anxiety. A relaxed pet is a happy pet, and that makes for a smoother trip for everyone. Don't underestimate the power of these comfort items. They can turn a stressful situation into a manageable one. Don't forget the cleanup supplies. Accidents happen, especially when you're dealing with a stressed-out animal. Pack some poop bags, paper towels, and an enzymatic cleaner to deal with any messes. Being prepared can save you a lot of hassle. An enzymatic cleaner is particularly useful for neutralizing odors and breaking down stains. And last but not least, make sure your pet's ID tags are up to date with your new address and phone number. This is crucial for their safety. It's also a good idea to have them microchipped if they aren't already. A microchip is a permanent form of identification that can help reunite you with your pet if they ever get lost. With these preparations, you can ensure that your pet is as ready for the journey as you are. Safe travels. Let's talk about identification, people. This is non-negotiable, especially when you're moving. Imagine this, your cat, Mr. Whiskers, gets spooked by the movers and darts out the door. He's in a new neighborhood, disoriented, scared, and he's got outdated information on his collar. Not good, right? First things first, make sure your pet's collar is snug but not too tight. You should be able to fit 2 fingers comfortably underneath. And double-check that ID tag. Make sure your current phone number and address are clearly engraved. Now let's talk microchips. These tiny little chips, about the size of a grain of rice, are implanted under your pet's skin and contain all your contact information. It's like giving your pet a permanent ID card. If they ever get lost, a vet or shelter can scan the chip and reunite you with your furry friend. If your pet is already microchipped, make sure the information is up to date with your new address and phone number. You can usually do this online or by contacting the microchip company directly. And listen, I know some people are hesitant about microchipping, but let me tell you, it's one of the best things you can do for your pet's safety. It's a simple, relatively painless procedure that can mean the difference between losing your pet forever and welcoming them home with open arms. Trust me on this one, folks. All right, road trippers, listen up. If your move involves an overnight stay, you need to think about your furry co-pilot. Just like you wouldn't book a hotel without checking if it has Wi-Fi, you can't just assume every hotel welcomes pets with open arms. First things first, do your research. Websites and apps like Bring Fido and Go Pet Friendly are your new best friends. They list hotels, motels, and even vacation rentals that welcome pets. But don't just take their word for it. Always call the accommodation directly to confirm their pet policy. Some places have restrictions on size, breed, or even the number of pets allowed. When you call, ask about any pet fees. Some places charge a flat fee, while others add a nightly surcharge. It's better to know upfront so you can factor it into your budget. And while you're at it, inquire about any amenities they offer for pets. Some hotels go above and beyond with dog parks, walking trails, and even special pet room service menus. Once you've found a pet-friendly place to stay, make a reservation in advance, especially if you're traveling during peak season. And when you arrive, request a room on the ground floor if possible. It'll make coming and going with your pet a lot easier, and minimize any noise disturbances for other guests. Remember, traveling can be stressful for animals, so do your best to make their stay as comfortable as possible. Bring familiar bedding, toys, and their food and water bowls from home. And most importantly, be a responsible pet owner. Keep your pet leashed in designated areas, clean up after them, and never leave them unattended in the room. Okay, you've made it to your new digs. The excitement of a new beginning is palpable, but amidst all the hustle and bustle, it's easy to overlook the needs of our furry friends. The movers are gone, the boxes are piled high, and your pet is probably looking around like, what in the world just happened? Their world has been turned upside down. Moving is stressful enough for us humans, but for our animals it's a whole other level of disorientation. They don't understand why everything they know has suddenly changed. They've lost their familiar sense, their routines are disrupted, and everything seems strange and new. This can be incredibly unsettling for them. That's why it's crucial to create a safe haven for them, a little slice of familiarity amidst the chaos. This will help them feel more secure and less anxious. Before you even let them loose in the new place, set up a designated room or area just for them. This space should be their sanctuary. Ideally, this should be a quiet space away from the hustle and bustle of unpacking. A calm environment will help them adjust more smoothly. Bring in their familiar bedding, toys, and food and water bowls. These items carry their scent and will provide a sense of continuity. These things hold their scent and will provide a sense of comfort and security in the new environment. It's like bringing a piece of their old home with them. If you used a pheromone spray or diffuser in your old home, plug it in or spray it around their designated area. This can help ease their anxiety. These products mimic natural pheromones that have a calming effect on animals. They can be a great tool in helping your pet feel more at ease. Once their safe haven is established, let them explore it at their own pace. Give them the freedom to adjust in their own time. Don't force them to investigate. Let them come to you when they're ready. Patience is key in this transition period. You can encourage exploration by scattering treats or toys around the room. This will make the new space feel more inviting and less intimidating. As tempting as it is to shower them with attention and make up for lost time, remember that too much too soon can be overwhelming. Try to maintain their usual routine as much as possible. Consistency is comforting for pets. Feed them at their regular times, take them for walks on their usual schedule, and provide plenty of opportunities for play and interaction. Remember, patience is key. It takes time for animals to adjust to new surroundings. Be patient and give them the space they need. Some may bounce back quickly, while others may exhibit signs of stress like hiding, loss of appetite, or changes in behavior. Each pet is different. If you're concerned about your pet's adjustment, don't hesitate to reach out to your veterinarian or a certified animal behaviorist for guidance. They can offer valuable advice tailored to your pet's specific needs. So there you have it, folks, our crash course in stress-free pet relocation. Remember, moving doesn't have to be a traumatic experience for you or your furry, feathered, or scaled family members. With a little planning, preparation, and a whole lot of love and patience, you can make this transition as smooth as possible. Remember, your pets are creatures of habit, and moving disrupts their entire world. By following these tips, you can help them feel safe, secure, and loved throughout the entire process. And trust me, a happy pet makes for a much happier move for everyone involved. Don't forget to subscribe for more pet-tastic advice, and be sure to share this video with your fellow pet parents who might be planning a movie. Until next time, keep those tails wagging, those purrs rumbling, and those squeaks squeaking.